Well, good evening, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. It's a little bit of 8 o'clock in the evening on this Saturday, the 7th of March, 2026. I'm JP. My friends call me Jeeps. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel, where we get to play some Le Mans Ultimate. So, from what I'm seeing here, practice, and there's race, practice, and race. Training's race.
Justin Slim
Nobody
Friesen says,
in here.
Evening.
Good evening, Mr. Justin. What are you up to, my friend? So, not many people online. 2 times the fuel, but no tire warmers. Practice, qualifying, and then a race. Tempted to do that. I don't like the fact that there's no tire warmers, though. Or there's Le Mans. Ooh, Hypers and GT3s. Okay. Four Hypers and one GT. Okay. Damn, there's not a lot of people on this evening. Let's go do Spa then. Getting ready for the race, the big race tonight. Yeah, it's going to be even earlier for you, actually. Because for me, it's going to be at 11 o'clock this evening. So, shortly after my stream. Lots of rookies and bad drivers.
Justin Slim Friesen says, yeah, 10 here.
Okay, bum bum. Sign. Let's load it up. Let's see how this goes. I am so looking forward to it. I got the need, the itch for speed.
Justin Slim Friesen says, do I dare join? Not sure I want to get wrecked tonight. LOL.
I want to get wrecked every night. I shouldn't say that because that's all it was yesterday. I don't think I've managed to finish a single race. Well, maybe I did, but yesterday was not a good racing day. That's why I was so happy about my race earlier today. I mean, that it can't always be bad, right? Sometimes the pain is worth the gain. No, I'd be extremely lucky to have 2 similar races in one day. Which I doubt, because we're what, 8 in here currently? And the worst part of it is that I might actually host one this evening as well. Depends if there's nothing I like. Only 1 minute left to practice. Okay. Well, basically, this is it then. Off to qualifying we go.
Justin Slim Friesen says, "Alright. I'm gonna jump in and see how this one goes."
All right. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I could keep these tires for the qualifyings. Kind of weird how the camera looks towards here, but finds my microphone in front of my face here. Nothing I can do about it, really. And away we go to qualifying. Yeah, that needs to be up again. Yeah, with so many rookies here. I don't think, I think this is going to be a dive bomb to the first corner. Okay, here we go. Well, 20 minutes for a qualifying session is quite long.
Lap 2:30.25.
Dang, that Beamer is fast.
Time 2:27.04.
Okay. Still 10 minutes to go to this qualifying. Not a fan of his livery. That's like what? White with a whole bunch of graffiti on it?
Justin Slim Friesen says, how much do you think Russell will win by?
Ah, okay. Uh, honestly, Russell is among my favorite drivers. Last year was Norris's year. So I wouldn't feel bad that Russell would win the championship this year. I'd really feel bad for Hamilton if that was the case. But we'll see. As for the first race, who knows what's gonna happen? I have a feeling that there's gonna be many technical difficulties during the race. And stuff like that rear axle lockup might wipe out a whole bunch of cars in the first turn, kind of a situation. But he was what? Almost 6/10 of a second in front of everybody else. So he might win by a big margin. Then again, it just might be who's the luckiest, who doesn't have any technical difficulties, that wins the race. And let's face it, sometimes
Justin
Mercedes...
Slim Friesen says, hard to imagine anyone else being champ at this point. But you're right, anything can happen.
Well, in the past season, Mercedes kind of fumbled in their pit strategies. So, yeah. Whereas McLaren and Red Bull really were on top of their pit strategies. I honestly don't know. Oops, don't know what his car is, don't know what his car is, don't know what his car is, don't know what his car is. Okay, there's a couple of cars here that I don't know what they are. So, let's pretend to go and start driving. And let's load up these liveries.
Justin Slim Friesen says, with their pace advantage, they can fumble all they want. LOL.
Well, keep in mind that there are other competitors that have the Mercedes engine. So obviously Mercedes team is gonna keep their advantage. But at some point they're gonna have to share their findings. I'm not ready to rule out anybody at this point, except for maybe Aston Martin. I feel like they're gonna have a really crappy season.
Justin Slim Friesen says. First half at least will be hard for AM.
Yep, I agree, and then the second half will still be hard for Stroll. But who knows what Alonso will do. I feel like Alonso's got himself a cushy job with a big paycheck. And he's just there to help develop the team, but the team is always in development.
Justin Slim Friesen says. But I think NEWB will get a hold of it. At least, I hope so.
Well, we've seen teams saying, yeah, next year. Watch us next year. Ferrari are good with that. Next year will be competitive. Okay, this guy's stopping. Everybody's got a stock livery. Mostly. Like, we're 3 cars that have a livery. Man, there's so much rain falling today. It scares me. I got a patio here and there's a full centimeter of water. I took the shovel and tried to just push the water away and it comes back almost immediately. As soon as it goes below 0, that's gonna be a skating rink. Already the parking lot was crazy. I had a hard time getting to my truck just to bring the wipers up so that they don't freeze over on the windshield.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Oh no, it just pools up.
Yep. Started with freezing rain earlier today, then it was just rain. Ooh, somebody spun out. That Lexus spun out. So yeah, winter's not over yet. Oh man, he's not even leaving or removing himself from there. That's dangerous, dude. Look at where you are. Man, Jingala's an idiot. What is that guy doing? And some people are frustrated that they have absolutely no skills, no social skills, no driving skills, no nothing skills. What is Scott's doing? Scott's not better. Okay, well, watch out for that guy. I have the impression that that guy just wants to wreck everybody's race. Like, I can understand that you're having technical difficulties, but...
Justin Slim Friesen says, isn't this Scott's Sever?
Oh, I have no idea. Don't think so, because... I have no idea whose server it is. How do you know whose server it is? Jingle is going back out with 14 seconds left to qualifying. Really? I mean, unless his keyboard disconnected, that was no reason to do and stay where he was.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I think it was called Great Scots something. So I'm just guessing.
Oh, okay. Could be then. Could be. Stacy Scotts. That sounds like a girl. The Great Scott Racing Fire. I wasn't paying attention to the titles. That doesn't mean nothing. See, I'm gonna call my server the King of Speed. So you'll have absolutely no idea who's hosting. And it's kind of funny because I'm not really that fast.
Teams and drivers.
Alright, we get to a race.
Justin Slim Friesen says, GL.
Good luck and have fun. Oh, this is night. Okay. 15.2 laps, so I need 16 laps. Ooh. We're going to have to stop for fuel for this race. Nice. Okay, hopefully this is comfortable to drive. Well, he can suggest full tanks all he wants. Oops. I need new tires, though. Oh, I gotta wait at the...
Formation lab has started.
Oh, I just missed it. Dang it. I forgot about the... forgot about the tires. Oh well. Have fun, folks. At the first corner. It'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Green flag, green flag.
Time 2:44.82.
Well, if they all take each other out of the race, unfortunately, I'm going to be stuck behind this guy. Well, you guys pulled away, so I'm not really stuck behind him now, am I? Well, I think he just retired.
Lap 2:29.77.
Man, that sideways lighting there. Oh man, always makes me think of cars in the ditch.
Lap 2:28.67.
Okay, some cars are coming out of the pits, causing a nuisance. Not on purpose, I suspect, but
28.52.
What did you do to Pepsi? Just kidding. I don't know how you floored it so much. Dang. I was right behind you and you got 20 seconds. That's phenomenal. Okay, something's weird. I'm 6 seconds away from Basim and then I'm 9 seconds. And I don't know who's behind me here. Oh, that's the BMW. Right.
That time was a 2:28.02. Lap 2:26.99. 226.79.
Ooh, we. Well, I guess Scott's has retired. The great Scott's.
Lap 3, 10.14. Lap 2:35.04.
Ooh, I wiped out badly. Wow. Okay. That was really bad. Luckily, I saved the car. Not quite sure about the tires. I might actually have a puncture.
Lap 2:43.20.
We'll see. We'll see. I hope I don't have to stop for another tire. Oh, but I got square wheels now. Dang it. Dang, that was a long power slide sideways. Ooh-wee. Well, unfortunately, now I don't have any chance of catching up to you guys. Yeah, one thing about this setting is that the tires run cool, too cool. High 60s, low 70s is not the optimum for these tires. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna start thinking about the F1. I mean, I still hope for great things for Norris this year. Gotta watch out for Hajar, because he seems to have some skill. It would actually be funny if Hajar had actually more skill than Verstappen, in the sense that this year's car, he has a better handle of it than Verstappen does. That would be a far contrast to what Yuki could do. But Antonelli.
That time was a 2:30.
I hope we don't see a repeat of last year's debacles and infighting and stuff between Antonelli and Russell. Like we saw with Norris and Piastri. Really looking forward to what happens tonight. And see how the battles work out too. Now that the cars are smaller, are they actually going to be able to fight and go side by side into corners? Because if we don't see that, everything they've done, it's pointless. We have to see them fighting side by side into the corners. Oh, this race is 5 minutes too long. Am I the only one that had to stop for fuel? Did you guys stop for fuel?
71.72.
I'm curious. I'm not paying attention.
That time was a 2:30.19.
Rick. No. My cat wants to go outside and it's raining. Like, really? We've already been out twice today. Usually he only goes out twice during the winters. And that's lucky, because first winter we would never go out in the winter. And last year I took him out once a day. Since I moved to this new place, we've been taking 2 walks a day. And now he's asking for 3. Well, nicely done, you guys. Unfortunately, I never had a chance to catch up. But I was like at 6 seconds behind Bassin at one point. So I don't know what happened there, but you guys are just way outpacing me and I have no idea how. I'm just gonna put it down as I need to work on the car setup. That's what I always say. But honestly, not necessarily to get performance out of the car, but just to have it feeling the way that I enjoy it. Like if it feels too marshmallowy or rubber bandy, I don't like that. So I don't necessarily want it, like I want a harder suspension without making it that harder. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't want to make it harder performance-wise. I just want it to feel more connected to the pavement. Ooh. Okay, I deserve a break after
Justin
that
Slim
one.
Friesen says, that was a fun one.
You had fun with that? I don't know why you were slowing me down at first, and as soon as you saw that other car, you just took off like a bat out of hell, and I never was able to catch up. Yeah, I know you were warming up your tires, but like I'm trying to do a fast lap and I almost hit you in the rear, so I put on the
Justin
brakes.
Slim Friesen says, I was warming my tires.
I know. But I had to slam the brakes a couple of times, and
Justin
then as
Slim
soon as you
Friesen
saw the
says,
other car, you just
wrong
took
chat.
off.
LOL.
Yeah, I saw that. And you just took off like a bat out of hell, and there was no way I was gonna catch up to you. But did you guys have to pit? That's my question. Because on a full tank, it said that I had like 12 laps and we were doing 15. So,
Justin Slim Friesen says, of course.
oh, okay. Well, I didn't notice you guys stopping in the pits. I probably was mouthing off about the F1 season and stuff while you guys pitted. Okay, well, a lot of Le Mans and Le Mans. This one has nothing up. And this one's over. So we're down to nothing. Okay, I guess maybe it's time to host one. See if anybody shows up. Let's call it the King of Speed. Can I do that? No, you're not going out, kitty cat. Not now. Let's just do another refresh in case somebody is hosting one. Nope, nobody's hosting anything. Okay. My poor cat's gone to the other room crying now. I don't think he's happy with me. There we go. There it is. Okay. Why is it not letting me pick a car? Oh, I still got it on strict things. Really? Well, that's a pain. I wanted to change that to normal. Ricky, no, you can wait until later. It's raining outside. It's raining, big boy. Okay, well, we'll see if anybody joins. I kind of wish sometimes you could change certain of these, some of these things on the fly. Don't tell me all these people went to bed. F1's not for a couple of hours still. For an hour and a half. Be my big boy. Oh, somebody joined in a beautiful Porsche. You're a good boy, but no, you're not going out. He, my big baby. We'll see if people join. Maybe I should have called it Speed Demons. My big pussycat. You daddy's big baby. You daddy's big baby boy. Well, this'll be a bus if nobody joins. Come on. People don't like Monza anymore. Yeah, I'm quite anxious to see the race tonight. New cars, new seasons, new everything. Oh, Stacy has joined us. I don't know why she didn't call herself Stacy Q. Two of Hearts was one of those songs that from the 80s. Oh, he's such a big baby boy. Maybe I should have called it King and Queens of Speed. Hmm? Daddy's big baby boy. What am I gonna do with you? I'm anxious for spring to get here and all the snow melted. Now he can spend his days outside. What is he trying to do? Kitty, no, get out of there. Not on the keyboard, you know. You know better. Okay. Well, I'm gonna set up a smoke screen while we wait for more people. Nobody seems to be in a rush to go around the track here. Oh, Justin just left. Okay. Yeah, I need to load these liveries though. Okay, let's see how you do it, where you do it. Oh, and Stacy just went out. Okay. Really? First gear for that one. I'm always in second. Okay. I'm always in third for this part too. Okay. Okay. Let's get to it. Okay. I'm guessing you're going down to first just to respect the the track limits. Otherwise, I think you'll be taking them in second and jumping the corners. Let's try it your way. Oh, did Scott just leave? Did Stacy just leave? Bummer. Yeah, I'm afraid that the strict limits are putting off people that are not able to do some lap times. Oh, no, she's back. Okay. Oh, she's back in the BMW. She switched cars. Okay. I think that's a lot of McLarens.
That time was a 1:43.12.
Really? Track limits again? Damn it all down. Oh, practice is over. Okay. Ooh, now I'm seeing the red flags. Okay, this is gonna scare me a bit. Thank you for the race. The race hasn't even started yet. Yeah, not many people are hosting, I guess. And maybe people want more of this. Like maybe North Americans are not into the prototype hypercars kind of a thing either.
Time 1:43.77. 143.32. Lap 142.48.
Dang it, I didn't stay in first for very long. Whoa, okay, that was fun. Oh man, for a fraction of a second. Ooh, sorry folks, I forgot about the camera thing there. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a short break for the 6 minutes. That's left here. And I am going to... What does oi mean? Oi? Okay, let's load these liveries. Obviously, did Scott's leave again? Really? Hey, a couple of Canadians here. Oh.
Justin Slim Friesen says, I think it's British slang for something like at, hey, or ha.
I thought hoi was something Japanese. Inspired by, Worst driver of all time, real talk. Scott's is like, thank you for the race, and they're gone. Really? So they didn't even race. Okay. Oi. Okay, now the other cat's up and about and wanting to bother me. It's still raining outside, kitties. Oh, maybe you want some food? Okay, I'll go and feed him. I'll be right back. Okay. Actually, I need to make myself some juice. I got no more juice. No more coffee, no more juice.
Justin Slim Friesen says. From Google. Oi is a common British, Australian, and Commonwealth slang interjection used to loudly grab attention, express disapproval, or act as a rough greeting. Similar to hey or yo. Justin Slim Friesen says. It is often considered abrupt, assertive, or rude, originating from a Cockney/maritime call to shout for attention.
Google is British, Australian, and Commonwealth slang. Grab attention, express disapproval, or act as a rough greeting. Okay. A shout to attention. So Stacy wanted some attention. Probably she got mad because her laps weren't counting because of the strict track things. Okay, well, a lot of us are in the 142s. I know you can do better. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Justin Slim Friesen says. I think Bottas is in ZRL, but not sure.
Rodrigo Bottas. Okay. I wouldn't know because I don't know them enough. I might recognize the names from the people we race with, but I have not seen him, so. Otherwise, Bottas is like the Formula One driver, Bottas, so I kind of would have remembered that. Okay, qualifying is over. Time for some fuel, time for some tires. And this is going to be one of those races.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Yet. Not sure he's been round for the last couple seasons?
Oh, that's one way of finding out. What? Okay, he's not in ZRL because he doesn't know what that is. See, we lost a couple of people here because I think they're mad about the track limits. I need to change that. Zealous.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Okay, 16. Need 16 laps. Well, let's do 9 laps. Ooh, somebody left. Because now I'm only in second place. And I was in third. Yeah, a lot of people left. They're not happy about these track limits. They're going to change that. If I could type, I would say that Hajar is better than Verstappen. Just to trigger them.
Formation lap has started.
And both of these McLarens look alike.
Green flag, green flag.
Dang it, I had a really bad start with the limiter. All that hard effort. Ooh! Okay, well, I guess I'm kind of happy that my speed limiter kind of crapped out on me. Did somebody do that on purpose, though? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, you didn't change your livery. Alright. It's not a big difference, but... Okay, kitty cat, get out of there. It's messing with my head tracking.
Lap 143.61. 142.42.
Really? Who was that? Jill? Oh man. Jill just intentionally wrecked me. Yeah, he just wrecked me and left. Wow, what a creep. It sure is fun hosting for these guys.
Lap 2, 25.12.
And my keyboard won't let me type. Well, I think I'm just gonna retire. That's infuriating. I was doing good, though. Oh, I forgot about the camera, folks. Sorries. Dang. I need the viewers to remind me to activate the camera when I'm racing. Okay, well, let's watch Justin's race then. Dang, he's flying. I'm wondering if I shouldn't remove the damage in these hosted races, just so people can't take me out. Or at the very least, reduce it a lot. Like by 50% or something. Something to consider. Yeah, I knew I was asking too much to have two great races today. Fight is on. He does not want to give one iota. He knows it's slower. He does not want to give it. Oh, breaking the slipstream, are you? Oh, he must be kicking himself in the pants now. Says I was so fast in qualifying and all that. I led 3/4 of this race. How did this guy that started from last manage to beat me? Ooh, it's gonna be a battle in the pits. Who's gonna be fastest? Who's gonna put the less fuel? Doesn't seem like he's putting in any fuel yet. What? Did he just give up? What? He couldn't fuel? I'm confused. I think he just gave up. Are we gonna go to 18 laps? Did you put enough fuel? Yes, you did. Okay, probably not. You're slowing down now. Congrats. Awesome race. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. That was awesome to watch.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Tie. Justin Slim Friesen says. Wish there was a bit more action.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with my keyboard. Yeah, that Christopher Gill there really screwed me up. Really? Yeah, he pulled the same thing as in my championship race. I came aside him and he just turned his steering wheel into me, busted my suspension, I try to keep going, but 2 corners later, my car spun out and hit the barrier. My suspension was a little bit more damaged
Justin Slim
than...
Friesen says. Oh no.
Yeah. Now we can see the replay. Yeah. And he left. He just disconnected and left, so it's not even worth me trying to disqualify him or anything. So that's why I'm kind of wondering, should I like remove a lot of the damage? Not necessarily completely remove it, but 50% or something when doing these hosted races, just in case people are trying to do it on purpose.
Justin Slim Friesen says. He did a bad rejoin in front of me. I almost smacked the wall avoiding him.
No, yeah, I was repairing here and didn't know if it... So I was following you. I was doing really good. And actually, let's move to you, because I think this is where he's having the really bad rejoin. Yeah, he spun out. And he almost purposely tried to hit you there. He did that on purpose. And I'm coming afterwards. He's moving to that side, so I'm going to the other side, and he just turns into me. And my suspension is so broken. I mean, I thought I would be okay to continue racing, but my car just...
Justin Slim Friesen says. WTF.
You see there, I was doing so good following you, and I mean, you were still gaining a second per lap, but at a second per lap, it means that I would have finished the race behind you.
Justin Slim Friesen says. You were flying.
Yes, I was, and I don't know where you got that extra second per lap. I'm guessing it's the braking and whatnot. But yeah, so I was looking at your car quite a bit for the last half of the race. And I'm thinking I might put the bottom skirt here white to add a little bit more contrast. I'm going to have fun with your livery. And here on top, change the 2 door panels here. Put these white. Maybe this light green. I don't know. I'm going to fool around with it. Tell me if you like it more or less. We'll see what I end up doing. But yeah, folks, 30 minutes to the F1 race, so I guess it's time for me to call it quits. But maybe I should just be hosting tomorrow afternoon when there's a lot more people. But that would mean that, I wouldn't be doing much in the evening if there's not... I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to remove the strict track limits. Maybe even put them relax. But I'm also thinking of reducing the damage because, I mean, I've had it.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Alright. Enjoy the race. I know I will later.
Did Stacy host another race? That's what I want to know. Oh, and maybe I should also open it up to hypercars, just to have a mix. No, I'm not seeing Stacy here, but definitely seeing Canadians. Or maybe in the evening, open it up to hypercars to have more people in the server. During the day, just keep it GT3 because there's more people. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it overnight. Again, a big thank you and congrats on the win. You are the king of speed. 90 nights, everybody. Thanks to all my viewers. Please like, share, and subscribe because it really helps out us little content creators. And if you like the content, let us know in the comments. Join us on Discord and give us your feedback, folks. Much appreciated. Bye for now. See you guys tomorrows.